Joining in, and so is Prince of Norriman. Little Rogue's given away a big start, but he's running on. Lagana goes for home at the 200-metre mark, clear of Colonial Flag. Prince of Norriman out wide. Little Rogue running home hard, but it's Lagana in front, getting close to home. He's going to be too good for Colonial Flag and company. Little Rogue and Prince of Norriman battle away for third, but Lagana wins it by 3.5 to second Colonial Flag, third Prince of Norriman, then Little Rogue. Final tally, Taravos, Fair Grace, and a long way back to Waddington Lad.
Well, Lagana has beaten Colonial Flag back on the 15th of June, but there he is doing it again in the gold with the white diamonds. G. Davies riding, and he quickly gets the upper hand, and Colonial Flag in the blue blinkers tries hard at the Sangster colours, and Prince of Norriman in the cerise with the orange sleeves and orange cap battles on it will just probably hold out third placing. But Lagana, as I mentioned at their last meeting, won by 8 lengths, and he's virtually done it again to win at about 3 or 4 lengths over Colonial Flag. Prince of Norriman, number 4, will be third, 2, 1 and 4 on that event. The Picago handicap over the 24.50 over at Morpheville in South Australia. Now some results coming through for us. Race 7 in Sydney, the favourite up there, Bow Kingdom, an easy winner, 130 and 80. Number 2, Wholesale Boom at $1.05, and 9, The Alchemist, $2.45. 3.20, the Quinella, and the trifecta 1, 2 and 9, $139.25. More results: Sydney Daily Double, 5 Linger Longer, 1 Bow Kingdom, 5 and 1. The subs 3 and not required in the second leg, so your winning double for Sydney, 5 and 1, a dividend of $17.40. Now Brisbane going in about 30 seconds from now, and we've got the odds as they show. Black Knight number 1, $18.70 and $4. Manuan in the Healy Stakes. This is one of the big races up there, a $40,000 event. Number 2, Manuan, 3.15, 155. 3 Final Affair, 7.10 and $2. 4 Mr. Magic, 2.90 and 95. Number 5 Foystan, 2.10 and 115. Number 6 Kelly's Pool, 10.40, 2.50. Number 7 Bank Coin at 13.70, 4.20. 8 Gaelic Chief showing 81.40 and 14.80. Number 9 Golffield at 102.90 and 16.90. Number 10 Grey Khan from Victoria, 6.60 and 160. Our Buddy number 11, 5.30 and 155. Port in number 12, 7.30 and 2.50. Royal Crest number 13, 15.40 and 3.05. Sparkle Free number 14, $5 and 135. And Vigo number 15 at 9.40 and $3. Now, Our Buddy is the 3-year-old from New Zealand. It's had 2 starts here in Australia. Beaten at Eagle Farm, then a winner at Eagle Farm on the 8th of June and beat Royal Crest. Other chances are Manuan and Foystan. Mr. Magic, of course, he's been a great old campaigner, Mr. Magic. He's now had 96 starts for 20 wins and has topped the $300,000 mark. This is the Healy Stakes, and it's always a great race as far as the guide comes through for the elders coming up later in July at Doomben. Black Knight has only had the 1 run since the Melbourne Cup, and we didn't see much of Black Knight on the 15th of June when he ran last behind Final Affair, and again the 1,200 metres will prove a bit of an obstacle for him. The runners are down behind the stalls for this race number 7 as we go back and join Keith and Roy.
Well, it's a big field, but they're moving in now and they're almost set to jump.
The track, I think they're betting about 9 to 2 the field. Set. Line's good. Racing now, Foystan began quickly near the inside, and Port in and Vigo came out smartly with Sparkle Free showing dash early. Gaelic Chief began nicely, and so did Mr. Magic and Golffield. Manuan began fairly well. He's going up to about midfield, but a little bit wide. Royal Crest drifting back along the rails on the inside of Bank Coin. Our Buddy's well back in the field, about 4th last on the outside of Grey Khan, then Kelly's Pool, and Black Knight is last of all as they come down the side. 800 metres left to go, and the leader Golffield ahead in front. Foystan second on the rails. Mr. Magic is a length away, third beautifully placed. Port in nicely placed, 4th on the rails, followed by Sparkle Free. Manuan going forward on the outside, but he's right off the track. Over on the inside, Vigo, Our Buddy picking up ground. Final Affair well back as they run towards the home turn. 400 metres left to go. Foystan the leader, kicked away. He's a length in front of Golffield, then Port in. Mr. Magic popped the big question on the outside. Sparkle Free coming home solidly, then Manuan and Final Affair right down the outside. Sparkle Free loomed up to go to the lead from Mr. Magic and Foystan. Port in coming through on the inside. Final Affair out wide, and Kelly's Pool is getting a run late. Plenty of chances. Port in grabbed the lead. Kelly's Pool flying the outside. Port in, Kelly's Pool, they hit it. Kelly's Pool, I think, got up to win. It's very close. Kelly's Pool or Port in. Close for third as well. Bank Coin flew in a photo with Sparkle Free. Final Affair. Vigo, Mr. Magic Magic there as well. Foystan weakened at the end, then Black Knight. Manuan dropped out of it. Goldfield, our buddy, never a chance. Then Gaelic Chief, Grey Khan at Royal Crest, one of the last home.
Race 7, 2, 1 and 4. Number 2, Lagana, $1.35 and 70. Number 1, Colonial Flag, 60. And third, number 4, Prince of Norridom, 90 cents for 2, 1, 4. The Quinella, $1.55 and the Trifecta, $14.05. Now another result there from Adelaide at Morfordville, the TAB double 1 and 2. 1 and 2, the daily double at Morfordville, the sub 6 and 2, but 1 and 2, your winning combination, $4.15. You're watching the racing action live from Moonee Valley.
On the totalisator is number 8, Prince Mundo, 7 to 2, 4 to 1 jointly, Noskia's Choice, number 1, and 4, Whiskey Toddy. Whiskey Toddy is drawn on the or near the outsider here, and certainly he is disadvantaged out there, but there are plenty that think he's good enough to offset the barrier because he's been well tried in the betting ring. Previous to Bow Kingdom, Ron Quinton, number 1, put up a good performance under the 59 kilos, and he beat Wholesale Boom, number 2, and 9, the Alchemist, third. Now, Take a Trick moving up to line, and I think he might well be the last. Better known over a longer journey than today. In fact, he is resuming, hasn't started since he raced over 2,000 at Randwick on Anzac Day. Now, everything's in readiness for the field to be dispatched in the Capital Motors Handicap. 18 of them racing here with a scratching of 6 lurching. The maximum number from the 1200 start, 18. Tony Zamore, young Craig Carmody aboard, a little fidgety. They're off in the final event of the day, and the Burhill Dancer and Prospectus slow to jump out with Dark Ages and Wing Commander and King Kiev best to begin from Noskia's Choice, and then Taller's Yacht. Handy on the rails, Prince Mundo, and then comes Marlazetta, and making up ground shortly after the jump was Ashway. Around the outside, picking up some pace, Rainbow Reward, then Tony Zamore, Whiskey Toddy out very deep. After one, then coming Straight Sailing and Prospectus, and then comes Sovereign Faloo, and a good margin lot of talk, Dark Ages, Take a Trick and Burhill Dancer. The big field wends their way down the side, and Wing Commander dashed away. 2 lengths clear on Noskia's Choice. Third on the outside, King Kiev. Fourth, Rainbow Reward. 1, Taller's Yacht, and then Prince Mundo hugging the fence, and Whiskey Toddy wider. All Marlazetta in trouble with Whiskey Toddy. Whiskey Toddy went via the Cape, and as they come round the corner, Wing Commander holds a big lead. 2.5 to 3 lengths on Noskia's Choice. 2 to Prince Mundo, pulling out now. Try to hold him in the pocket is King Kiev, and then Rainbow Reward and Tony Zamore. Wing Commander gallops past the 200 metres to Noskia's Choice. Then Prince Mundo and King Kiev, but it's Wing Commander at the 120, a length and a half, Noskia's Choice. Here's Prince Mundo warming up now. He's coming quickly. Wing Commander still in front. Prince Mundo's diving at him, and oh, gee whiz, he might have got him. Prince Mundo on the outside and Wing Commander, there's very little between them. Up there for third, we've got Noskia's Choice in company with Take a Trick, who flew, Dark Ages and Ashway there, and then came at the head of the others, Tony Zamore, a break Burhill Dancer, Prospectus, and then at the head of the rest was Labilla, never got in the hunt, Labilla. Then Taller's Yacht and Lot of Talk, followed by Marlazetta. Whiskey Toddy weakened out of it, got into trouble coming to the corner. Sovereign Faloo second last, and Absolute in the field was Straight Sailing.
Well, this is a big difference. 8 stall number 3 and the Blue Stars with the white jacket. Away they go.
Now, and a good tidy start by Zen Fei on the inside. We'll see it be an early leader with Nagara Princess. Tax Rebate away well, and so is Deek and Unique Dancer going towards the lead. Conkabulla is going up around the outside of those. A couple of lengths to Lockash, getting in now outside of Mayura, and then 1.5 last of all is Brown Cast. So they work along the far side of the course. They're going towards the 1,600 metre mark, and it's Zen Fei. Only a long neck in advance of Conkabulla. 2 lengths Unique Dancer. Deek outside Nagara Princess. 1 length away Lockash on the outside. Tax Rebate in the middle, and further back Mayura. And Brown Cast is last, passing the 1,400 metre mark, and Zen Fei on top, a half length. In second placing on the outside is Conkabulla. 2 lengths away Unique Dancer. Then Deek on Lockash getting around the outside with Nagara Princess the rail. A couple of lengths to Tax Rebate, followed further back in the field by Mayura. And last of all, as they work along to the 1,200 metre mark, is Brown Cast. This leader is still Zen Fei and travels well for the rider. wider. Going towards the 1,000 by a length and a half. Conkabulla. Lockash goes up third, followed by Unique Dancer Deek. Nagara Princess shut away inside of Tax Rebate and Mayura, and 2 lengths away last of all is Brown Cast. They race down the side to the 800, and here the leader Conkabulla joins Zen Fay from Lockash wide. Further back Tax Rebate is starting to wind up with it. Unique Dancer and Deek a couple of lengths away, then Mayura, Nagara Princess and Brown Cast last, but there's only about 6 lengths first to last before the turn. Lockash the bolter goes up now with on the outside Tax Rebate coming at it. They were followed further back along the outside by Deek, and then over on the inside Conkabulla, Unique Dancer, Mayura. They're packing. Zen Fay's beaten. Further back Nagara Princess not doing enough at the moment. They've got Lockash at the 400. Tax Rebate swept to the lead. Got a couple of lengths in front of Lockash, followed by Conkabulla, Deek, and now Mayura into the clear. And further back in the field, Unique Dancer, Nagara Princess, well back, Zen Fay struggling, and then Brown Cast, but Tax Rebate went for home. Second placing held at the moment by Mayura. Now Nagara Princess is coming late, but is it going to be too late? Tax Rebate's got a handy break, Mayura, and now Nagara Princess flying, but it's too late. And Tax Rebate in front, coming at it, Mayura. Tax Rebate wins it. About a neck on the line to Mayura. A length away third, Nagara Princess from second last. Then well clear of the others behind those, Lockash. Then came Conkabulla. Deek was well back in the field, so too Brown Cast, followed then by Unique Dancer, and Zen Fay knocked up to be last.
Brisbane, or we may get in Jeff Printer ahead of Wayne. Here's Jeff.
A sensation at Canberra. The South Sydney 5'8", Neil Baker, has been set off for headbutting. Canberra 17, South 10, and his seconds remaining.
Came out fast. Bridge and Ripper Risk is showing plenty of dash early. Purple Maze is handy. Getting closer, and Hot Alley next on the outside. Then Royal Raban, Saleby, Princess, Mont Eagle, then Beat Me Out, Dancing Man. Rose and Thistle getting back on the outside of Rich Brother, and Mr. Trick is last. On settling down, 1,200 metres to go. Carnarvon Bridge pulling a little bit, a half length in front of Hot Alley. Ripper Risk is a length away, third, fourth on the inside, and beautifully placed is a Linjabon, followed by Purple Maze on the inside of Northern Beam, and then getting closer. A length and a half further back to Beat Me Out. Royal Raban has gone up to midfield, running up into about 5th or 6th place on the outside. Mont Eagle next, followed by Dancer Man on the inside of Saleby, Princess, Rose and Thistle. Then Rich Brother and Mr. Trick is still last. Down the side, 750 to go. It looks as though he's going to try and pinch it on Carnarvon Bridge. He dashed him away. He leads by 4 lengths. Linjabon starting to give chase now, followed by Purple Maze, then Hot Alley, who's dropping out of it. Beat Me Out is next on the inside, then Northern Beam, Royal Raban, Ripper Risk starting a run, and then Mont Eagle, and Mr. Trick is still back last as they run around the corner. 400 metres left to go. Carnarvon Bridge clear, 2 lengths in front of a Linjabon, and Purple Maze coming home quickly on the outside. Then Beat Me Out, Dancing Man, Northern Beam, and getting closer, 250 to go. Purple Maze swept up to go to the lead from Carnarvon Bridge. Then a Linjabon, Beat Me Out, and getting closer on the outside. Purple Maze the leader, a length in front of a Linjabon, and Beat Me Out. Then getting closer, and Mr. Trick rattling home at the end. Purple Maze in front, stopping. Beat Me Out lunging, they hit it. Purple Maze. Purple Maze has just lasted to win from Beat Me Out, and Mr. Trick, who flew. Then a Linjabon getting close at Northern Beam, Rose and Thistle, Saleby, Princess. Then Carnarvon Bridge, Dancing Man, Rich Brother, Mont Eagle, Royal Raban, Ripper Risk, and Hot Alley last of all.
Now it's Craig Dinn on the Purple Maze here in the white-orange band, and it's got to the front, number 12. They've come at it pretty hard, though. Young Craig riding hands and heels in the Neville Big Train filly. By in the purple, Purple Maze has reached the lead. Beat Me Out is trying to pick it up, number 16 in the red cap. And then we see this Mr. Trick, number 3 out wide in these red and white stripes. Look at it rattle home on the outside. But it hasn't got there in time, it doesn't appear. And it looks like Purple Maze just from the one in the centre, Beat Me Out, and 3, Mr. Trick. 7 and 6, no subs needed. 7 and 6, the daily double at Eagle Farm, $80.80. 7 and 6, the combination there. And what else do we have here? We've got the last in Sydney for the numbers 8, 12, 1. That Prince Mundo on the outside actually got up to win that photo. Number 8, Prince Mundo, $2.35 and 90. 12, Wing Commander, $3. And number 1, Noskia's Choice at 95 cents. 23.05 the Quinella, and the trifecta $363.50. 8, 12 and 1 for the last at Rose Hill. And Adelaide there, race 8, 2 Tax Rebate scoring, 115 and 75. Number 3, Mayura, 90. Number 8, Nagara Princess at 65 for 238. The Quinella 320, and the trifecta $20.90 for the last at Morfettville for the numbers 2, 3 and 8. And you're watching Racing Live. We've got a couple of replays.